Welcome back. I am Zoe Flowers. Okay, we are on day 2 of the 42 Confessions of Maat. So the second one is super interesting. I have not committed robbery with violence. I have thoughts. So is robbery without violence okay? I don't know. But this is making me think about the different kinds of robbery and the different kinds of violence. And that is the instruction for us as we go into this reading, right? Because people's spirits can be robbed, people's minds can be robbed, people's energy can be robbed, right? And violence, again, also comes in lots of different forms. So let's see what the message here is for guidance of sort of staying clear. Wow, devil just drops out, which is about addiction and things like that. So is this the kind of robbery we're talking about? The kind of robbery that's associated with the devil? Wow. We got the 5 of Swords. So that would be a no, because this is a no card. But, oh, swords are ideas and thoughts. Does this concern the things of the swords? Stealing people's thoughts. Yep. 7 of Pentacles. That is a yes. Stealing people's thoughts and ideas and things of that nature. Is that seen as violence on the spiritual realm? Wow. So we have the 7 of Cups. That was in reverse. And we have the Judgment, which is an affirmative yes. And we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is also affirmative yes. So we're going to make that affirmative yes, because I think the 7 of Pentacles might be a maybe card, but we do have 2 yeses here. So that's what we are going to go with. So how do we avoid, I'm hearing, infringing on other people's auric space, but that's not what I heard first. Infringing on people's ethereal energy. Infringing upon people's ethereal energy. So how can we avoid that? So we'll go here first. We'll need this. How do we avoid breaking this law? Oh, interesting. So we have Ra here with enlightening. And right under it, we have Ma'at as confirmation. I'm taking that as just pure confirmation, because then we just have this. So the way I read is, I just keep pulling cards sometimes until I get to the back of the card. So you can see this was the bottom of the deck, is the back, and this is the top of the deck. So if there was just continuous upturned cards, I would keep reading, right? That's one of my techniques. So we have here, wow, Ma'at is here just to say, yep, you're on the right track. You're talking to me. And Ra. So let's see what Ra says about enlightening. I wonder if this has to do with like focusing on ourselves and enlightening ourselves. And as we're enlightening ourselves, we won't feel the need to, also I'm hearing, encroach on other people's energy. Because what Spirit is saying is it can be intentional. There is intentional thought. There is thought theft, we know. But there's also unintentional thought theft. And what they're saying is that obviously all of these 42 laws are connected. They build on each other as the way the chakras build on each other, the way the chakras work together. These laws work together. as well. So yesterday it was a lack of stability. So if we're feeling a lack of stability, then yeah, we're going to feel like we need to encroach on other people's ethereal energy. Okay. But Ra is like, no, we're the sun. Like we don't need to do that. So it says, first sun god, he who rises up, climbing high in the sky. Life and prosperity come from the sun and its heat. Its symbol is the eye of Ra, also associated with the meaning of the third eye. The energy of Ra is vital, the source of creative growth. This deity instills clarity and transparency. There is nothing to fear under the influence of Ra. He helps you heal wounds and restore lost harmony. We had harmony yesterday, but with action. Above all, he advises you to abandon the subterfuge of the moon and to act boldly and in the full light of day. I'm hearing a lot of things. So one is fear. So when we are in fear, and we have Ma'at here, which is truth, when we're in fear, which is a lie, then we feel like we have to compare ourselves to other people. Okay? And that gets us this Nine of Swords energy, like, oh, I'm not good enough, this, that, the other thing. So the first action is to be in truth. The truth of yourself, the truth of your source, and then shine a light on that. Shine a light on what is good about you, okay? Shine a light on what's good about you. Illuminate those good things that are in you, and then you will not have to encroach on the energy of other people. Is there anything else you want to say about this? Wow. So we have the Tower here. As I was talking about encroaching on other people's energy, what are you trying to say about the Tower? That's not the right one. What are you trying to say about the Tower? We have the Seven of Pentacles here as well, sitting under the Tower. And so I feel like that Seven of Pentacles, again, is like not overplaying your hand. Why is the Tower card here with the Ten of Pentacles? Oh, this takes me back to the Desire card. I mean, the Devil card. So we have Desire here in Game. Card number 8. She is from the Temple of the Conjurers. Ngame is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. And remember, it talked about like not falling into like the guise of the moon, because the moon, with the moon, you can't see anything. The moon has illusions here. So here the moon is showing up as well. Here's the guidance. Dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. Embodiment. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it, call it in now. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. There's fear again. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. Declaration, what I desire desires me. So that's it right there. Getting clear on what you desire. That's what this Tower card is showing up as with these pentacles. Not being secure in what you harvested and what we harvested. So again, we encroach on other people's energies because we want what other people want. We will rob them and we will use violence. And the violence can be gossip. The violence can be anger. The violence can be curses. And it's because we have misplaced desires. So we look to other people and think, oh, they've got it going on. I want what they have. I want what they have. The Emperor. The Emperor feels like it constantly has to guard. It has to defend. It's always, the Emperor is always at war. And here's our Nine of Pentacles showing up again. Sleepless nights. This is all coming from comparison and encroachment. We have the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, and then ultimately the Ten of Swords. We can go no further. Our misplaced desires takes us out in the end. Our robbery, our violence takes us out in the end. And so the message is to King of Cups, Queen of Cups. No, King of Cups. King of Cups. Go out into the sun. Go out into the sun. Get clear on what we truly desire. Let the sun shine on your face. Let yourself be nourished. And from that place of nourishment, nurture your own desires. And that is how you stay in balance with Maat. I'm Zoe Flowers. I'll see you soon.